Well, boy, I got one for you guys here now. Yeah, I cut my hair off, man. Ever since I went to these Puerto Ricans in Philly, man, and they jack up my hairline, um, I can't get it back. I can't get back my hairline, man. Anyways, man, um, look how fucked up this shit is, man. I mean the curse, and when I get a spirit of God, um, I seem like I'm cursing a lot, man. I'm cursing a lot, uncontrollably, even though I know that the spirit of God is in my presence and stuff, man. I ask forgiveness. I ask for control of my tongue and of my anger. All right, so peep this now, man. Um, for some reason, man, in 1996, I was always claustrophobic. I couldn't help it. Okay. Um, After some time now, I got to some normalcy. I could ride in cars. I could ride in buses. I could ride in aircraft. Um, Because when I went to Paris in '97, I had it, but it wasn't really that bad. And I mean, and slowly and surely, everything just started going away. And I'm saying, I just can't remember too well about my travels to Paris, man, because it's like a baby, man. Like after the baby is born, the mother doesn't really care about the pain and stuff, and don't really stress the pain. But I have no choice. I'm digging into my pain because of this man-made targeted individual programming. I call it Gangstalking because that's what I was told in the beginning, and that's what I'm running with and so on until my death and so on. And I mean, if I live to 104, I'm gonna talk about it till 104. All right. Well, what happened, man? I want you to understand something, man. I got to some normalcy. All right. I was able to like once again take when you're in college and you gotta ride with friends and stuff from New York City to Potsdam and everybody jammed up um in a car that holds four a driver and four passengers. We will have five people in there, a driver and we will have a driver and five passengers. We have two a guy up front and four guys in the back. We was jammed all the way from New York City to Potsdam. And that wasn't a problem for me and stuff, man. Um, but one time, my boy on the soccer team, Rob Smaz, when I was in college and stuff, I was riding with them, and they wanted to make donuts in the parking lot on the ice and stuff in the college campus in the college parking lot, and that hit me, man. To them, I was like a weirdo. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, stop, 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 stop. And I jump on the car. They're like, I'm sorry, come back. We're not going to make donuts no more. And I'm like, it's okay. Because I didn't, I didn't want to go back in the car. And at the same time, I felt embarrassed. So I was like, it's fine. I'll just walk home, man. I'll just walk home. And they thought I was mad at them. You know what I mean? Like they probably like this this Caribbean dude looking at us white boys as crazy risk takers and shit. You know what I mean? It just hit me. Like when I was in college, man, that shit hit me. Um, and so typically, what I will do, I'll remove myself from crowded area, from the crowd and stuff. You know what I mean? I mean that's. I remember the cluster the being clustered the claustrophobia. I remember that for a fact. And I remember Rob Smart saying to me, "Come back in the car, man. I mean, we done. We're not gonna make any more donuts and stuff." Like out of nowhere, we just had soccer practice, man. Out of nowhere, we're going home now because I was living in a soccer house with them guys and shit. You know what I mean? And out of nowhere, they want to make donuts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So the fear hit me. I was like, stop, 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 stop. Let me get out of the car, let me get out of the car. And I got out of the car and shit, man. Well, I'm seeing all this, right? Because when I was in the army, man, I was the RTO, okay? I came in as an E4. I was the RTO. My boy Kerr was the driver. He was the E3. Actually, he was an E2. Keep getting busted. Um, so what happened? Me being an RTO and I was in the back of the bride and it's dark and it's claustrophobic and shit. I begged my NCO and my lieutenant. I begged Kerr. So I end up with the driver and stuff, man. And I drove with my hatch up. They allowed me to drive. We was doing training, was doing drills and stuff. You know what I mean? And when everybody's driving with their hatch down and stuff, man, I'm the only one driving my hatch up because I was so fucking claustrophobic and shit. But after a while, I got used to it. You know what I mean? Um, but look how long that was, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, they picked me as a targeted individual. They don't know what they was doing. And I'm saying, I really had normalcy in my life, man. I had my life, I had my wife, and I mean, um, I had my regular routine, you know what I mean? They don't know what they was doing. I'm not saying that passively. A lot of times, I may talk stuff and I just be like reaching. Reaching means like you're just throwing stuff out there and hoping somebody bite on it. You know what I mean? Hopes like some kind of facts bite on that. I'm being meaningful when I say this, man. They don't know what they was doing. Like, I really had normalcy in my life. You know what I mean? To the point, bro, I didn't feel like I had an illness. You know, they brought back all that shit. I forgot about being claustrophobic. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you sitting by yourself and you just like thinking, you bringing up all them fucking old dirt. You know what I mean? You can't even enjoy your life and stuff because all you do is bringing up a whole bunch of fucking nasty shit from, excuse my language, a whole bunch of dirty stuff from the past. You know what I mean? And that's what they wanted. People may not understand this, man. I'm gonna wrap up and so on. Me being me in October of 2020, I could say let this house fall apart, bro, and this house will fall apart. You know, when I say like every 3 days somebody's gonna lose an arm and get harmed, that's not no joke. You know what I'm saying? Like that's happening. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry my wife lost her dad. You know what I mean? I'm not saying my wife was part of this and stuff, but like she really did neglect me. When I was in the hospital and stuff, and I'm trying to tell her what's going on, she was so overworked that she can't listen to me. Her head is so hot and heated. You know what I mean? And I don't know if they did that to her. You know what I mean? Because I know they have that mind control mechanism that they probably kept my wife out of the house. Not probably, they definitely kept my wife out of the house. And I'm sorry that my wife had a fate. Because shit. Whatever on top eventually reach to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna fall. A lot of people gonna fall because like um I get it. When I have a lot of eyes on me and I'm walking a runway, it intensifies the probability of me falling. You know what I mean? When people watching you and they want you to fall, that too will make you fall. You know what I'm saying? I know I wasn't. I was liked by probably a couple of people and so on, but generally after me going through this and so on, and nobody came to my rescue and stuff, I know I wasn't liked. Okay, so if I wasn't liked by them, the fear, the fear, and the just God is like me going up against the whole world, and I'm righteous. God will stand with you. And I mean, because think about it, right? It's a balance, it's a scale. Okay, if the whole world against you, it's uneven, right? At that point, God will step in So now you're against the whole world, and now you have God. So now that's perfectly balanced. I mean, that's why without a doubt, I know like not just because God was communicating to me and stuff, okay, but me understanding how the supernatural work. I know at this point, as long as I'm right, as long as I didn't um, stab anybody, because it provokes you to be very violent. Because think about I hit somebody car with a hammer, you know what I mean? There's people who went and shoot up the place with rifles and stuff, you know what I mean? As long as I walk that narrow, straight path, okay, I knew I was gonna get help, you know what I mean? A lot of people gonna fall. A lot of people gonna fall. I pop rims and stuff in Canada, man. You know what I mean? Stuff like that does happen. You know what I mean? But after looking back at everything, man, like that was all. That was all. I'll be cool. I'll be cool. That's all witchcraft. How the witchcraft started was from these Homeland Security Secret Service guys. You know what I mean? They have tools, toys, trickery. They have it all. And when they think they're doing it and stuff, is the devil actually behind them, and they don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? But um, just like you can't go to court and claim ignorance. I didn't know. I didn't know that was the rule. I didn't know I couldn't defend myself, and I didn't know he was a criminal. I didn't know. No, ignorance. You can't use ignorance in court. You can't use ignorance in God's court. In God's court also. I mean, so when you guys start phoning and stuff, man, I just put it out there. Sad, 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 sad situation, boy. Mine is different from Job. Okay, by the way, mine is different from Job. It's different when it's supernatural, and it's different when it's man-made. Because when I went to state triple bag stuff, gigs up. I saw you. I saw the one of the guy with the truck walking out. Gigs up. You know what I mean? But them three dudes want to keep it going and stuff. The three dudes that came in the hospital in Syracuse and stuff, boom! Give them a visit. One of the guy name is Joel. He drives a Corvette. I think a yellow Corvette. He got a sexy girlfriend and stuff, man. Boom! Give him a visit. Right? That guy who walked across the day at Bushy Partner and stuff, man. You know what I mean? That older dude and so on, a white dude. Boom! Give him a visit. Okay? Talk to them and find the next person. And that's the three. That's a trio. 3 on 3. Every 3 days at harm or harm. Get them a visit. I had a real rough pass. And them boys didn't even know that, man. Because I don't dwell on it. Who dwells like that's okay, that's the human trait of negative biasness. You know what I mean? If you dwell on the negative stuff gonna happen. I close my eyes and I walk past that. Sodom and Gomorrah. When you pass stuff, you don't revisit it. But they forced me to revisit that stuff, man. Oh, we didn't force you. So, like, imagine me running to the state trooper. Yo, you smelling pot? You smell? Homie, relax. That's skunk. We have skunks around here. Blah, 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 blah. No, it's them playing games with me. Relax, you're paranoid, blah, 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 blah. All right, you know what? I ain't going to go to the cops and stuff. I'm going to start smoking pot. Boom! Get them a visit for that, too. They don't know, boy. I got a strong spirit. When, right, my soul left my body and I in return, that wasn't my spirit no more. The spirit was too huge. Meaning, like, the entity, my entity was a real uncomfortable entity. Like, I felt jammed up. I felt like when I go in small areas and stuff, I felt, you know what I mean, like claustrophobic. I'm telling folks, man, when that spirit went up in the air, a little hole opened up, and I heard something says, "Yippee, I'm free." And then another spirit turned around and came and knocked me because I was pointing and laughing, talking about, that's a green man up there in the air. They don't know what they're doing, man. And if that's allowed, then just burn it up, man. Just like the day I was with Khalees with my girl and stuff, man, and a guy on a motorcycle caught a fire. They don't know what they're playing with. They don't know what they're playing with, man. I'm very forgiving, man. I'm very, very forgiving. But it's hard to forgive when people not even trying to end the situation. This stuff could have been ended in 2018. But nah, man, they want to chip me, boy. They want to chip me up. You know what I mean? Like I'm a diamond necklace, boy. They want to chip me up. Every 3 days, boy. Hope they paranoid now.